subscribers. I'm on my way to the hardware store today to pick up some anchors and the proper size screws for my little shelf that I'm going to place just below my plants on the right side of the wall, where my bulletin of my favorite words and phrases are. This morning I was up at about 8:15 and I took a nice bath because I stunk like a horse, and I had some coffee from my Keurig, which I spent about an hour and a half cleaning last night. If you saw my last videos, last night I couldn't sleep, and last night again I couldn't sleep. Yeah, my body rested, but my mind didn't rest. So before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers once more. And I want to mention the new viewers who may be watching my channel. If you guys find something that resonates with you, please consider unsubscribing. We'll be right back with...
I'm not suggesting anything so complicated.
It's a beautiful day today in my little town where I live, and traffic is not bad at all. And as you can see, it's nice and moving comfortably here. The skies are blue, and you see very little palm trees. There's a lot of weird trees. They look like maple, but I know they're not maple. I like to find out what kind of trees are along the main road, okay? Because it's interesting. I see some trees that are planted in my community, and they're awfully pretty. It's like a peach color. It looks like a peach colored tree. And I love it. This reminds me so much of Virginia, where I used to live for a couple of years. And it's such a great little town. It's really nice. One thing I actually noticed is no matter what kind of town or city you live in, Sunday mornings, the drive to wherever you may be going is rather very comfortable until it gets around noontime and above. Right now it's only like 9:30. It's nice and early. I want to get done my projects way before 11:30 or 12 o'clock. I'm already dressed to go bike riding. I want to go check out that new trail today. I took out some red meat out of the freezer last night, and I'm going to try to make something nice to eat with a salad. And this morning I did have some coffee, about a cup of coffee from my Keurig. After spending an hour and a half to 2 hours cleaning that sucker, I think what I did was mixing Starbucks coffee caramel flavor with 2% fat milk. The flavor is not the same. As a matter of fact, it tastes horrible. So I have to drink my coffee black, no cream. And I don't use sugar, I use stevia. Stevia is just a sweetener, it's not sugar. Stevia is low fat, or no fat. It adds a little bit of sweetness to it, that's just right. To about a cup and a half, I use about 2 packs of stevias. And yeah, and yesterday for supper, because I was so busy last night I couldn't sleep, around 6 p.m. my lunch was 5 little slices of pizza. And I have about 3 slices left. I'll have that for lunch, and then later on I'll make my meal of some slivers of red meat, very thin slice beef, which I'll do on stovetop in a pan with some onions, some spices, and that'll be it. So I'll be talking to you in a little while when I work my way back home. I'll see you guys shortly.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the cities.
Alright guys, so I came to Walmart to pick up a few things. I got a nice big wreath that I got at my store down the street, and I got a couple of plants. I got a surge protector, a strip surge protector with outlets on it, so I can have all my lighting video equipment powered, because the outlet is on the other side of the room, of my media room. And I got 2 blinds that make up 52 inches, because yesterday I had a hard time finding a 52-inch blind for the top window above my main entrance. And I got myself 2 new plants, and I got some hardware to complete my single shelf just below my wall where the plants are, and I'm done. And I'm gonna try to get to my bike ride later this evening.
There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
As you can see, it's a beautiful day today. The skies are blue in my little town, and I love it. I appreciate the little hills that I'm driving through and the curves around the road and everything. It's so much different than living back in Sarasota and Bradenton, where everything is just flat and straight with no character. Here, I love it. There is definitely character in this little town. realized that I forgot one thing. How am I going to hang my wreath? I forgot to buy a wreath hanger for my main entrance. That means when I go back to work tomorrow, I gotta try to locate this or try to find one that I have in a box or a bag, which I placed it in after I moved. If I find one tonight or today, I'm not gonna buy one tomorrow. I'm done shopping for the month and possibly next month. I'm just human, guys. Guys, and I just warmed up those little 3 slivers of pizza because I'm starving. When I got up this morning, I did not have any breakfast. I just had a cup of coffee and 1 banana, and right now I'm starving.
Is believed to be the reincarnation of Buddhist deity.
Anyways, guys, I don't have time for television. I get hooked on these ancient prophecies and ancient alien civilization very, very quickly. Very interesting. But I have a lot of things to do today. This is the shelf. And this bracket right here is going to go right here. To mount that bracket on studs instead of using anchors. But if one of the holes land on a part of the wall where there's no studs, then I'll use one of these countersink anchors to support my bracket, which will hold my shelf. So this hole right here is hollow. There's no studs behind there. That's why I said that if I hit a part of the wall where there's no studs, then I have to use an anchor. My first anchor is in place. And this on the opposite side is where my second anchor is going to go. So what I've done is, so far is, I've placed the bracket up with just 2 screws. 1 screw on each end. And I kept it loose so I can make adjustments to get it level. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my trusty level and place it in the center of the bracket. It's pretty level right there. Fantastic. It's perfect. I like to alternate. Every time I screw one side, I go to the left or right side to keep it balanced. If you spend too much time putting screws to one, either the left or right, you might find out in the end it might not be balanced. So my bracket's all done. It looks great. It's incredibly strong. And I would always recommend for your drywall, these right here. These are the best. All you do is do a little pilot hole, make sure that everything's leveled and straight. These anchors are the best because they really do the job well. And every section that I drilled into was hollow, but I can tell that when I screw this in, they were incredibly strong. You can hang an elephant on this. And you get about 13 screws up there at about maybe 2 feet or 2.5. I would say about 3 feet or 2.5 feet in length. It's incredible. That's all done. That's one project down. All right, guys, so I am totally depleted. Climbing up and down the stairs just to do 2 projects. Drilling, screwing. So, as you know, I had to do the shade above my door, which had a very wide, narrow window. Left side of my door with a big, long, narrow window is my shelf. I hung my plant in my dining room. Yeah, it looks really good. Those 3 projects that I did got me. Also bought a nice, beautiful wreath with LED lights on it. I was gonna do that tonight, but I'm just too tired. I have to buy an over-door hook to hang my wreath. When I go back to work tomorrow, I'll get that. So I'm just too depleted and too worn out to continue with anything else, no matter how simple it is. I'm gonna sit down, have my bowl of cereal, relax for about 20 minutes, and then head out on my bike and see if I have the energy to do a little bit of riding, nothing intense, just to relax. Alright guys, so I had to actually force myself to stop working, put away the tools, clean up your mess, and then sit down, grab something to eat and relax a little bit, and then get in my car with my bike and go for a little ride in the country bike trail. I have to know when to quit. I'm the type of person that I'm not happy until every single thing is done and everything is put away, the place looks back to normal. Hey, I accomplished 3 tasks today. My blinds, the shelf, and my hanging plant in the dining room. That's it. When I go into work tomorrow, I'll find an over-door wreath hanger so I can hang my wreath for Christmas. Because That's the only thing I'm doing for Christmas. I'm not a big Christmas fan, okay? I'm not a big Christmas fan. Just a big old beautiful wreath that would make my door look more beautiful for the holidays is nice with me, okay? It'll make my door and entry in my home look festive. I don't have to. I just want to do a little bit of something. So, yeah. So after my bike ride, I'm gonna come home, take a nice little bath, cook my meal, and just sit back, edit 2 videos, one for yesterday and one today, and just relax and watch a movie. And then tomorrow, it's back to the slave mill. Did I say slave mill? Yes, I did. Actually, it's not bad. I enjoy working with people and setting personal goals for myself. That's what I thrive on, okay? Challenges. I'm not one to just sit on my ass all day and do nothing. That's why I couldn't sleep a couple days ago and even last night. If I don't feel productive, I don't feel alive, guys. I gotta be productive. I gotta be creating something. Look at me right now. I got a video going on. I gotta feel productive. I gotta feel creative. I gotta feel like I'm doing something. I'm not one just to sit on the couch and watch a movie. God, I've tried. It's not me. If the movie is not eye-catching, if it's not capturing my attention, then it's not worth watching. But anyways, I'm on my way to the trail. When I get there, I'm not gonna do a whole lot of filming at all. I just want to chill out. I'll see you guys soon. this is the end of my ride here. It's obvious that this bike trail is extremely miles and miles and miles upon miles. And I would have to be better equipped to go further than I'm going to go. But I'm going to turn around over here in the shade, take a little breather, and then head back to my vehicle. But it's a really nice trail. I'm so tired from the little projects I've done right after the other. All three consecutive things and going up and down the ladder. So this is my end right here. That looked really nice. Those three women on horses. That's awesome. I would have never seen it if I never came. But I'm glad I'm here and I'm glad I saw. So now I'm going back to my vehicle. It's a nice little ride. I just wanted to see what this trail was like. It's a paved bike trail, thank God, because I don't have energy to be bouncing up and down a bunch of rocks and dirt. But then again, if you're gonna do that, you can't be spending hours on working on projects, because that type of trail takes a lot out of you. This is actually very, very relaxing and I enjoyed it. My next day off, which is the weekend, or even Thanksgiving Day, I might be here. Did I say might? No, I'm definitely going to be here on Thanksgiving Day. Burn off that turkey leg, the apple pie, the scalped potatoes, and stuffing with vegetables. Haha. See you guys soon. Guys, so I'm back in my vehicle and I am totally burnt out. I did about 5 miles and I usually do 10 miles around my old community, so 5 miles isn't nothing, but because I've been busy all morning running around the stores and finishing up these little crazy little projects, I'm exhausted. But it was very, very pleasant. It was relaxing. I couldn't go anymore because it's too late to go any further. And there was a sign that says that they close at sundown. That could be around whenever sundown is down, right? So I don't want to be out there too late. And I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna freshen up. I'm gonna take a nice little bath. I'm gonna throw my beef on a pan, cook it stovetop, very, very low heat. I'm gonna have some salad and just chill out for the rest of the evening. There's nothing else to do. Whatever's left that I want to do, I can do when I gotta work for maybe an hour or whatever. It's not much, but yeah, it's been a great day today, very productive. And now it's got my little bike ride in. I see what the path is like, and I tell you, those horses were beautiful, but the women were more beautiful on those horses, especially the last one. She gave me this really nice smile, which maybe I should come back more often just in case I see her again. You never know. But anyway, I'll see you guys in YouTube.